Hey guys, it's Joshua Floyd back with another video. It's like 3 a.m. right now. Okay, I wanted to bounce back off of the stuff I saw in the sky video, the thing to explain, the explaining thing. So I remember I was talking about like a ripple, right? So with this water droplet, right? If you ever seen like a water droplet like drop into the water and then it makes all these like different circles and stuff, that's what the thing looks like. And I wanted to explain, you know how people there's flat earthers? I'm gonna keep going back off of that. Okay, so there's like rings and stuff when it drops and it's like multiple layers. Like that's what our plane looks like. And people be like wondering probably like if it's flat or if it's like I could tell you that the flat earthers and the non-flat earthers are both right. I'm gonna tell you how. So when I recorded that one video last time, I have recorded that multiple times, so I probably forgot what to say. So, how it works is, I thought I said it, but I didn't. But it's like, so how it works is like, so the plane that we're on right now is very low in consciousness right now. So in that case, our plane is flat, but doesn't mean that Earth is flat. The whole thing's flat. No. There's an illusion about this thing. The plane is flat, but the dome around us, the thing that we're trapped in, is circular. I mean, it's a full like whole thing. Like everybody thinks, like most of the non-flat earthers. So they're both right in that regard. But when all these like ice walls fall and stuff like that, the consciousness is going to raise. And then it's going to break the dome, right? And then that's how it'll turn into a hole. That's how the whole Earth will turn into a hole. So in the end of the process, it will become whole. But right now, the flat earthers are kind of right if they're talking about the plane. And then they're talking about the whole thing, like they're trapped in. They don't know that, but like that's how it is. So that's how they're both right. So like they should really not be beefing at all. They should really not. But I wanted to also speak about, I found out what I was talking about, like what this cosmic clock is really for. I really found out what this cosmic clock is really for. It was the rapture. It was about the rapture. It was the process of the rapture. So if you guys have ever like read the Bible or something, heard anything, they always talk about the rapture. Like there's a rapture. So there's a process in the cosmic clock where was talking about how the good ones go up and the bad ones go down. The people that don't really know are neutral, stay here. I figured out that us going up is like us going closer to heaven, and then us going down is closer to hell. And then the neutrals, like they need to make a choice, pick a side. But I remember I was talking to my mom about this, right? And she asked me, how does God play into this, right? I forgot. I think I said God is in Eden. I figured out that stuff too. So the Garden of Eden is a separate place from Eden. So there's an Eden. Eden is where the Polarians are. Garden of Eden is where the Aryans are. So this is another plane we have to go to before we get to the censor. And so so the Garden of Eden is not the last place. It's like there's an Eden. So that's where you become, it's kind of like Eden, like Garden of Eden is like where you can manifest whatever you want and all that stuff, fly and all that stuff. But then you'll get tired of it after a while. And then you move further into where the angels are. Then all that shit's real. And all the real shit, all the thing that's like not illusion, nothing is fucked up. Because they're doing the process of making the new root races and everything. But I'm going to go back to what God plays into this thing. So after this rapture, most of the time in the book, there's going to be a Messiah. And I want to talk about this Messiah. People have been talking about this Messiah, but like I haven't been hearing the full story like of the races or anything like that. So they got bits and pieces. But the Messiah, this is where like it's gonna be the same thing where people need to wake up again. Like it's gonna be the same process. It's gonna be different shit. Like, so this Messiah is gonna come, right? Jesus, a godlike figure, right? But there's a big fat plot twist to this thing. The Messiah is most likely not the real Messiah. I'm telling you this right now. This is important. This is gonna fuck up a lot of people. Just be aware the Messiah might not be the real Messiah. So, like, we need to be aware, but so there's gonna be like different things coming over here after this shift happens. So this is gonna happen after the shift. And I was like thinking like, and like all these things are gonna happen. So there's gonna be a Messiah, right? And they're gonna be like a whole agenda thing about it. Like there's gonna be like people are gonna be following this thing, and it might lead them to the wrong way, maybe get them killed or something like that. And then there's gonna be a bunch of people waking up and saying that's not the real Messiah, and it's gonna be the same thing over again. And then the new Messiah that calls God or something is going to start making its new agendas and new ways and everything. And there's going to be a whole different probably religions and stuff like that. Or not even religion, but something else. I don't know. But it's going to be like that. It's going to be like that again. And then, like, I remember I was saying we were moving to the Aquarius stage. Like, maybe the Messiah might say transgender is the way God had wanted us to be. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with it, but I'm saying they're going to change up the shit. So that everybody's going to be a transgender or something like that. Like, they're going to be all changing. Like, because that's going to... Or how he wants it to be. Because has a power to the God, some people say. We don't really actually know. But, like... It's like... So, I'm saying, like... This is like the key to everything that we really need to learn. Because the reason why the Messiah isn't coming back yet, it's fake, is because the process of the rapture is not finished. We're at the lowest vibration of the planet, of this realm. We need to become big. When people say like it takes millions of years till he comes back, they're right. The realm needs to expand and increase in vibration to... Then maybe the Messiah will return, or we'll be able to go to the Messiah, because all the ice walls are going to fall. Like, this is literally the key to everything. I feel like this is past Silver Age. I feel like this is. Maybe there's different information, but this might be past. I just figured this shit out. I was thinking in my mind about, because I was talking to my friend about this kind of thing, and then he was correlating. He helped me correlate it a little bit. Like, he helped me correlate, like, that might be the rapture, right? And I thought nothing of it. Now I just thought about it, and it's important, because this is gonna fuck a lot of people up. It's gonna fuck a lot of people up, because people think the Messiah is white. So is it gonna probably be? Remember I talked about the Iranians? They may come down here. They might be a white figure. They might look like Jesus. Or the reptilians. People talk about the reptilians in this part. Like, they might shapeshift into looking like the Messiah. But it might be the Iranians. I don't know. I might not be here. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm just saying people that might stay here, just trust me. Like, just be aware. I'm not saying you have to believe me. Just be aware. Just look at all the options. Be aware. Just be aware. That's what I'm saying. Just be aware. Look at the options. Okay? You don't have to make a decision. Just look. Just listen, just understand, okay? So, that's what I was trying to, like, I'm trying to figure out if I have anything else to say. I feel like I do, and I'm probably going to make another video again, because I always do have new things to say, but, like, this is so big, bro. This is so big, because all this stuff is what we talk about. I don't know if I forgot anything, though. I really don't. I'm trying to figure it out. Like, because I'm saying all this shit off the top, so this is kind of bad. But, but we're moving into Aquarius, so it makes sense. There's a lot of things that's going to make sense. It makes sense now. So I'm trying to basically explain how God plays in all this shit. It's just how God plays in all of it. Like, that's how God plays in it. And I just wanted to say, like, I'm just like kind of like, I just wanted to tell y'all because like I feel like this is very important for everybody else. They need to, because this Messiah is probably gonna try to drag everybody down closer to hell. So this process, this like the rapture process of like going up, good, it goes up and all that shit. That's the same thing in the Bible. That's the same shit. Like the Bible actually has some qualities. It actually does. There's a reason. There is some truth. There is a lot of truth, but a lot of it gets fucked up as well. But I just wanted to say, bro, like, just stay woke, bro. Just stay woke, bro. Like, bro, I literally, it's just crazy how that shit correlates to everything else. Hopefully you guys got the water droplet thing, because, like, when the water droplet thing, so I might explain it here, but it's like, let me switch this around. So, like, when the water droplet goes, it's like, right? And then there's going to be a little circle right here. It's going to be a little circle right here. Then there's going to be another circle right here. And there's another circle right here. So what I'm saying, the first circle right here is the where the Garden of Eden is. So it's this little ass circle, right? So the Garden of Eden is like these 4 parts. There's 4 different places in the Garden of Eden. There's like place for giants and all this other things. I might explain it in a different video. That's what I need to explain. But this is like, and then so this is the Garden of Eden, and then this is where we are, the Lantians, and then this is where the Lemurians are, and then this is where the Hyperboreans are, and then this is where the astral plane type of thing, where the stars and all that stuff come from. This is where all that shit comes from, outer realm. So that's what our plane looks like. Our plane looks like a bunch of circles, but they're a bunch of ice walls and then domes covering it. Like on top, like fish bowls uncovering it. Like, and then I need to go back on the planets, man. I need to go back to the planets. I'm going to explain the planets in part 3. But this is what I just discovered just now. I hope you guys have a nice night, day, everything. I'm recording this at night, so I said night first. But, man, just be free, bro. Just have freedom. Just strive for freedom in everything you do, because freedom is everything. And yeah, goodbye.